Hey everyone, this is Trevor with FX Editing, and I'm here with just a quick tip. I'm going to teach you how to create a sting out if your song kind of fades out or has like a weak ending, and you just need to create a sting out. You already edited your scene and you just need something. This is how you do it. I'm going to show you how to do it in Avid and Premiere, and I'm assuming you already know how to use the two. So this is just how to do this effect, not necessarily how to use the software. We're going to take this track here, so if you match back into the audio, we'll see that the song goes big. So if you want the song to end big with the big part and you don't want it to kind of peter out into the slow piano at the end, then this is what we'll do. And this, obviously, there's millions of different reasons why you would need a sting out. Maybe the song ends poorly, the song ends differently than the emotion you're seeing, whatever. I'm just going to show you how to do this real quick. All right, so we're going to find this last hit, which looks like it's right about here. Turn on audio. Hear that drum beat. I'm going to hit the end point. Actually, ignore that for a second. We're going to create a fade out. We want to fade out the audio pretty much from the beginning of the hit. That looks like it's maybe about 18 frames. Yeah, it's pretty close. Okay. So we want it to fade because we want it to. Now, obviously, that goes too fast for an actual sting out. So what we'll do is we'll set an endpoint at the end of the hit, and then we'll travel outward, and you want to give yourself some space. And then we're going to create a mix down and bring it right down here. So I have it mapped to my keyboard, but for all you lovely folks out there, if you go to Special, Audio Mix Down, if you're in Avid 8, it's 2 sequence. If you are in a version prior to Avid 8, it's just Audio Mix Down. So we're going to send it 2 sequence. And the only couple of things you need to know here are keep it in mono. In bin, I created an audio mix downs bin just because I tend to make a lot of these depending on the music that you get. So I just create an audio mix down and kind of keeps it all organized for me. And then in target mono track, you want to select A3 or whatever is underneath it. It helps you kind of organize on your timeline what that sound effect is. So once we have that, we'll hit OK. So this is essentially this with the fade out. This is just kind of recreated an audio file of these. And now what I want to do is select my third track over here and come down here to my audio suite window, which is under Tools, Audio Suite. And you want to select right here, Deverb Mono. And then you want to click the plugin button, and you just want to drag decay up a little bit. So probably around 8. We'll hit preview. And then hit OK. And Avid 8 likes to make you hit it twice because Avid 8 is super fun. Now it should be pretty decent. So if you want to bring your reverb up a little. So there you go. Obviously, every sting out's going to sound different. They're not going to be perfect, but if your ending's not perfect, you're kind of stuck in a corner anyway. So this is just a nice, quick way to do it. And then to do it in Premiere, same general concept. You just take your song, bring it down here on your track, and you want to find your hit, which is here. We'll create another. And then you want to cut your audio here. And then you want to nest it, which is Option C, or up in Clip, come down to Nest. So this is different. This is where it's different than Avid. Avid creates an audio file for you to manipulate. This you actually create a nested sequence, so we'll just call it Sting Out. And then if you double click it, right now the Sting Out, you can't drag it out, and you need to drag it out so you can get the reverb on there. So in here, you just need to drag some black video just to give it extra pulling power. And now you can drag it out. And right here you can drag reverb and your audio effects on here. And in your effect controls, you can just change the individual parameters. So you can make kind of mess with these. After you learn this, you just mess with these as much as you want. So I like to take it all up and then go back from there. And there you have it. It's a little rough, but you can tweak it out and have fun making stingouts.